it's me, Mio. Monday, January 31st, can't believe it, 2022. I had, and will be posting this ginormous video, not really ginormous, like 20 minutes long of me like just yammering on about what it was like all the kind of like the factual stuff that it was like what it's been like the last little while. But then I thought, I know, like I'm sure, you know, there are those of you who appreciate sort of like those details, and they're there, you can check it out. Then I thought, you know, this is something that I might not be so automatic about doing, which is like talking about how I'm doing. You know, and yeah, like it's been a bummer like this few weeks, right? These past few weeks, because I was able to take just responding to treatment, which I'm thankful for. I'm was able to, or the oncologist agreed that it would be okay for me to take a few weeks off before, you know, restarting treatment, just because of like how I've been responding. And you know, it could be a pretty challenging chemo cocktail, the FOLFIRINOX, first line pancreatic cancer treatment for folks who can withstand it. So I was, you know, like pretty looking forward to having like a bunch of weeks of good energy and just being able to do stuff and not think about, you know, being ill or having a disease. But, you know, disease got in the way. Disease was like, yeah, here I am. And even if not showing up in, you know, in the form of metastases or tumors, I'll make myself known. And it did the last few weeks, and I'm pretty bummed about it, because I was, yeah, I mean, you know, the one thing that I learned from all of this is, you know, you can plan to the best of your abilities, ill or not, cancer or not, some other health diagnosis or not, and it's not always going to go the way that you want, and that's part of the, I think the learning in this. And again, like I'm kind of keeping it a little bit sort of like cerebral up here, maybe not so much here, but it was tough. It was tough being away from Joe. It was tough that we couldn't celebrate our anniversary together. It was tough being in that ER. It was tough witnessing, hearing, being so close to people suffering their suffering. And but I think in order to be able to get through that kind of stuff, like you either just completely just melt down or have a meltdown, or you just kind of like, you know, your survivor armor kind of goes on, and you know, you just need to get through it. And I think that I had the first night I was in the ER where I was just like listening to, again, like a lot of people suffering, and just thinking about how I'm in this hospital, don't know what's going on. Hopefully, at that point, I didn't have a lot of information apart from the fact that the CT scan was okay. But didn't know, why I was having all the other issues that I was having. And then not, being able to spend the day with Joe. It was our anniversary, but also not to be able to, be at home, sleep in my own bed, be around my stuff, whatever. And that night was a rough one. Like I did some crying, and I did some, just some internal work around, like, this is hard. This is, of course you're sad. Like, of course this is gonna be hard. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to not want to be here. It's okay to be scared, So, there was a really big surge of that during the first night in the ER. And since then, my mood is up and down. Like right now, it's frustrating to be so tired. It's frustrating to be so sore and not know whether or not, like, whatever the soreness is and my stomach area is going to be, how it's going to be while I have the drainage there, potentially permanently or not. So, yeah, the unknown, but it's also working on accepting these circumstances. And that's what I've been doing all this time, just doing my best to accept these circumstances. Doesn't mean I don't get sad, doesn't mean I don't get angry, doesn't mean I don't get have a lot of feelings about it, but regardless of those feelings, I can first of all validate them and say, hey, like, yeah, of course those things make sense. But it makes such a humongous difference for me to know that, as much as, like, this is an experience that I'm going through, and it's my experience that I'm going through, that I'm not alone, even though sometimes it can feel that way. I'm not alone. And that has meant so much to me, and it does so much for how I'm doing on a day-to-day basis, and I just want you all to know that. So thank you all so much. And I say this in the other video, which you may or may not watch. It's a long video about, like, how I'm doing. This is actually turning into a long video too. All the supporters, all the folks that are virtually supporting me, all the folks who are actively supporting me, whether through Patreon, who've given through GoFundMe, who are in touch with me, who are in so many different ways. So many people have shown their love and care for me and support for me, that it's made just a world of difference. So thank you so much. And yeah, like, I'm not super great right now, but I'm okay, and hope to be on a bit of an upward swing, and hope that I'll get back to feeling a little bit more at ease as the next couple of days go by. So I guess I just wanted to share that. It ended up being another long video, but if you decided to check out both, thank you so much. And if you decided to check out both and made it to this point, thank you so much. And I'll chef's kiss, love you, and I'll talk to you again real soon. Bye.